Happy morning, students. Welcome to grade 6 English class. Look at this picture, children. Can you guess what are they? Yes, they are animals. What is the first one? The first one is the wolf and the second one is the dog. You all know that the first one is the wolf and the second one is the dog. You may know that the dog and the wolf are closely related. Look at the image. The appearance of the dog and the wolf are closely related. You may also know something about how over the centuries human beings have domesticated and tamed wild animals. Here is a story about how the dog became a tame animal. Children, today we are going to learn our second prose, that is from second unit. Look at the title, How the Dog Found Himself a New Master. Again listen, children. How the dog found, F-O-U-N-D, found himself a new master, M-A-S-T-E-R, master. How the dog found himself a new master. How the dog found himself a new master. In this prose, there is no author name is mentioned here. So it is an anonymous author. So listen, children. The dog is the main character of the story. How the dog found himself a new master. Look at the image. There's a wolf and the dog. The appearance of the wolf and the dog are similarly same. So listen, children. This lesson at the second prose, how the dog found himself a new master. On the title itself, we can analyze the hero of this prose as the dog and how the dog found himself as a new master. Dogs and wolves belong to the same family. Rather, dogs have evolved from wolves. Another fact is that over the centuries, wild animals have been mastered and tamed by man. This story informs us how a dog changed to a tamed animal. This lesson is a folk tale. That is, folk tales are stories passed on through generations, forming part of an oral tradition. That is, a folk tales means it is a type of story which is passed on through generations, that is forming part of an oral tradition. So orally, that your grandparents are saying a stories, the same thing is known as folk tales. Okay, that is the stories which we have heard through our grandparents, and we will share the stories to the next generations or to our friends. So that type of stories are known as folk stories, or you can say as folk tales. A dog was unhappy with his way of life and wanted a master who could look after his needs and was the strongest on earth. He chose a wolf, a bear, and a lion as his masters respectively, but finally decided to stay with man, who he found stronger than anyone on earth. To this day, the dog is man's most loyal servant and knows no other masters. So this is the main theme of the prose, how the dog found himself a new master. Children, now let's enter into the story. Look at the first paragraph. Dogs were once their own masters and lived the way wolves do in freedom until a dog was born who was ill pleased with this way of life. Ill pleased. Can you guess what do you mean by ill pleased, children? Ill placed means that is old fashioned way of saying that is a not happy, unhappy. We can say as unhappy. Old fashioned way of saying not happy. That is a feeling unhappy is known as ill placed. The way which we express our sorrow. So that is known as ill placed. Our feelings, our worries. So that is known as ill placed. Dogs were once their own masters and lived the way wolves do in freedom until a dog was ill pleased with this way of life. He was sick and tired of wandering about by himself, looking for food and being frightened of those who were stronger than he. Dogs were once their own masters and lived the way wolves do in freedom. That is, freedom. You all know that is what you mean by freedom. Liberty or without any constraints. That is known as freedom. So, freedom until a dog was born who was ill placed. The ill placed means that is unhappy with this way of life. Listen, children. Dogs and wolves are closely related family, and there were times when dogs used to wander and live freely just like wolves without any restrictions. Once such a dog was born who was sick of finding food for himself and was unable to move freely in search of food. He would feel tired and was scared of healthier and stronger beings. Listen, children, dogs and wolves are closely related family, and this dog, that is our hero of the story, that is the dog was lazy and it was very tired to find food for himself, and the dog was unable to move freely in search of food. Even though the dog needs food, the dog was very lazy in search of food, and the dog was very tired on searching the food. The dog felt tired and was scared of healthier and strong beings. The dog often afraid on seeing the strong beings. Now look at the second paragraph, children. He thought it over and decided that the best thing for him to do was to become the servant of one who was stronger than anyone on earth. And he set out to find such a master. Here, this paragraph, that is he refers to the dog. He thought it over and decided that the best thing for him to do was to become the servant of one who was stronger than anyone on earth, and he set out to find such a master. Listen, children, here the dog, that is our hero of the story, the dog, thought it over. There is a thinking, often thinks about the, what is that? It's search of food and decide that the best thing, the best idea of the dog was to become the servant of being, that is a human being or it may be an animal. So to become the servant of one who was stronger in the world, the person or animal who is stronger in the world, for that person the dog decided to become the servant. That is, who is stronger than anyone on earth, and he set out to find such a master. The dog decided to find such a master. Here, such a master represent that a person or an animal which is stronger in the world. So the dog decide the stronger person or the animal as his master. So the dog decided to find such a master. Here, look at the word children, servant, servant. Servant means you can say as attender or helper or the person who works for others. And then master, master you can say as the leader, leader or you can say as owner. Okay, master you can say as the leader or owner. So servant means an attender or the person who helps others, that is a helper. After thinking again and again, the dog, that is our hero, decided to work as a helper to someone who was the strongest or the most powerful on this earth. So, he started searching for the strongest one. Now, look at the third paragraph, children. He walked and he walked and he met a kinsman of his, a big wolf who was as strong as he was fierce. Where are you going, dog? The wolf asked. I am looking for someone to take up service with. Would you like to be my master, wolf? I don't see why not, the wolf said, and this agreed upon, the two of them went on together. Listen, children, he walked and he walked and he met a kinsman of his, a big wolf who was as strong as he was fierce. Here, the dog. Here he represents to the dog. The dog walked and he walked. The dog went here and there and he met a kinsman of his. Kinsman, Kinsman. Kinsman means that is the old fashioned word. For the reason, this is an old word which represents a relative. Old word which represents the word as a relative. He walked and he walked and he met a kinsman of his. Kinsman means the relative. The dog and the wolf are similar in appearance and both are closely related. So the dog and the wolf are closely related. The dog walked here and there and he met a kinsman, means a strongest person, or you can say is the relative with the strongest appearance. The wolf is the strongest in the appearance. The dog decided and the dog asked the wolf to have the wolf as the master. Where are you going, dog? The wolf asked. So the dog is moving here and there and the dog asked, where are you going, dog? The wolf asked. The wolf asked to the dog that where the dog was going. I am looking for someone to take up service with. Would you like to be my master, wolf? The dog replied that the dog was looking up for a master and the dog asked the wolf to be a master for the dog. I don't see why not, the wolf said, and this agreed upon, the two of them went on together. So the wolf accepted the words of the dog, that is to become the master of the dog, and both of them, that the wolf and the dog, went on together. After a long walk, the dog searched here and there and he met one of his relatives. This relative was a wolf. Look at the picture, children. The dog met his relative wolf. The wolf was stronger, and then he asked the dog where he was going. The wolf asked the dog that where the dog was going. As the dog moves here and there, so the wolf asked where he was going. The dog replied. The dog gave some answer to the wolf. The dog replied that he was looking for a master, and if the wolf would like to be the one. The wolf agreed, and the two went on together. Listen, children. First, the dog was a lazy dog and was afraid for everything. So, in need of food, the dog was to be under the control of a master. So, he decided to be a servant for the strongest person or animal. So, the dog searched here and there, and he found a wolf. So, the wolf and the dog belongs to the same family, or you can say as the relatives. The dog asked the wolf that he can be the master for the dog, and the dog will be the servant for the wolf. So the wolf agreed everything of the dog. That is, the wolf agreed the wordings that the wolf has taken the dog as his servant, and the wolf had decided to become a master for the dog. And after the agreement, the wolf and the dog went on together. Now look at the next paragraph, children. There is a fourth point. They walked, and all of a sudden, the wolf lifted his nose, sniffed, darted quickly off the path and into the bushes, and crept deeper into the forest. The dog was much surprised. "What's come over you, master?" he asked. "What has frightened you so? Can't you see? There's a bear out there, and he might eat up both of us, you and me." So listen, children. First, the dog is in search of food. Then the dog decided to found a master for himself, and the dog was decided to become a servant for a stronger being. Either it may be an animal or the person. So the dog searched here and there, and first the dog found a wolf which was relative to him, and the dog asked the wolf that he can be a servant for the wolf, and the wolf can be the master for the dog. The wolf agreed the wordings of the dog, and both of them went together. And what happened to the next? They walked and they walked. Here in the fourth paragraph, that is they walked and they walked. Here they represent to the dog and the wolf, which became the master for the dog. Here they means that is the first the dog and the wolf. They walked and they walked, and all of a sudden the wolf lifted his nose. What happened? Suddenly the wolf, which the dog has decided as the master, the wolf lifted his nose, sniffed. S-N-I-F-F-E-D. Sniffed. Sniffed means draw up air audibly through the nose to detect something. It is the wolf sniffed with his nose. The wolf sniffed, draw up air, gives the draw up air audibly. You can hear the sound audibly through the nose to detect something. Darted quickly. Darted means moved quickly. All of a sudden, the wolf moved quickly off the path from his way and into the bushes. So they walked, the wolf and the dog walked here and there, and all of a sudden the wolf lifted his nose, sniffed, and drove quickly off the path. He left the path and the wolf hid himself into the bushes and crept deeper into the forest. So the dog was much surprised on seeing the work on or on seeing the attitude of the wolf. The dog was much surprised. So why the wolf is, that is, the wolf was the strongest. The dog decided that the wolf was the strongest, and then why the wolf was doing like this. The wolf hid himself into the bush, and the wolf lifted his nose, sniffed, and within suddenly what happened? Darted quickly off the path and into the bushes. So the wolf hid himself into the bushes. So on seeing this attitude, the dog was very much surprised. What's come over you, master? That the dog asked the master. Here master is the wolf. So the dog asked the master why, that is, he is doing such an activity. On seeing which animal or which thing, why the wolf behaved like this, why the wolf is frightened like this. So can't you see there's a bear out there? The wolf replied that there was a bear standing there and he might eat up both of us. The wolf replied that there was a bear standing there and that animal will eat both of us. Here both of us included the you and me. You and me means you represent the dog and me is the wolf. The wolf said that there is a bear is there, so it will eat both of us. After walking a long distance, suddenly the wolf sniffed, moved quickly and went deeper into the forest. He was searching something and was trying to hide. The dog was unable to understand this behavior, so he asked his master what was affecting him. Then the wolf told him that there was a bear who might eat them. Now look at the next paragraph, children. Seeing that the bear was strong than the wolf, the dog decided to take up service with him, and he left the wolf and asked the bear to be his master. The bear agreed to this readily and said, "Let us go and find a herd of cows. I'll kill a cow and then we can both eat our fill." When the wolf was afraid of the bear, the dog changed his master. The dog decided to change his master and he chose the bear as his master, and the dog asked the bear that he can be the servant for him, that the dog can be the servant for the bear. On realizing that the bear was stronger than the wolf, the dog changed his mind. He left the wolf and turned to the bear. He asked him to be his master. That the dog asked, or you can say as the dog requested the bear to be the master for the dog. The bear agreed to it easily. On seeing the dog and the wordings of the dog, the bear decided to be the master for the dog and it agreed to it easily. The bear agreed to it easily and he suggested him to search for a herd of cows so that he could kill a cow to fill their stomachs. So, first the dog decided the wolf to be the master. On seeing the wolf, which was afraid on seeing the bear, so the dog left the wolf and it came to the bear to be the servant of the bear, which can safeguard the dog in search of food. Now look at the next point, children. That is the sixth one. They walked on and soon saw a herd of cows. But just as they were about to come up to it, they were stopped by a terrible noise. The cows were mooing loudly and running in a panic in all directions. Listen, children. They walked on and soon saw a herd of cows. Here in this paragraph, they represents to the dog and the bear. So they walked on and they saw a herd of cows. H-E-R-D, herd of cows means a group of cows, a number of cows, a group of cows. But just as they were about to come up to it, they were stopped by a terrible noise. So on seeing the bear, what happened? The cows were mooing. That mooing, M-O-O-I-N-G, mooing. Sound made by cows. The sound made by the cows. On seeing the bear, the cows were mooing. Mooing means sound made by the cows loudly, and they started to run here and there in a panic in all directions. In a panic means a strong feeling of fear. On seeing the bear, the cows started to run here and there in all directions. After walking some distance, the dog and the bear noticed a group of cows. But as they tried to approach them, they were stopped by a horrible noise made by the cows. They were mooing loud and were running here and there because of fear. On seeing this animal, that is a bear and the dog, what happened? The cows started to run here and there. Look at the seventh point, children. The bear looked out from behind a tree and then he too ran hastily deeper into the forest. So listen, children. Here the bear looked out from behind a tree and then he too ran, that is a quickly. Hastily means that is a quickly deeper into the forest. The bear looked from behind a tree and started running quickly into the dense forest. He told the dog that this part of the forest was ruled by the lion. He was the strongest and the most powerful animal on this earth. The dog was surprised to hear this and he immediately left the bear. Now look at the next paragraph, children. That is the eighth one. And of the dog went to ask the lion to be his master. The lion agreed to it, and the dog stayed with him and served him for a long time. It was a good life, and he had nothing to complain of, for there was no stronger beast in the forest than the lion, and no one dared touch the dog or offend him in any way. And of the dog went to ask the lion to be his master. The dog next decided the lion to be his master. Then the lion agreed to it. The dog stayed with him and served him for a long time. The dog lived as a servant for the lion as a long time, and it was a good life. The life of the dog and the lion was very good, and he had nothing. The dog had nothing to complain of, for there was no stronger beast in the forest than the lion. The dog decided that there was no one is stronger than the lion in the forest, and no one dared, D-A-R-E-D. Dared means to be brave enough to do something, to be bold, to be strong enough to do something. Touch the dog or offend him in any way. Offend, O-F-F-E-N-D. Offend means upset. You can say upset him in any way, or there is no one to upset the dog in any way. Now, the dog turned to the lion and requested him to be his master. The lion accepted, and the dog started staying with him and served him for a longer duration. He felt good and enjoyed his life. He had nothing to fear and complain of. Now he was with the strongest master. Here no one was brave enough to upset him. First, the dog was in search of food, and so he decided to find a master for himself. First, the dog decided that the wolf was stronger, so he became the servant for the wolf and to protect himself from other animals. And then the dog found out that the wolf was afraid of the bear. So the dog changed his master as the bear. And then he found that the bear was afraid of the lion. So the dog changed his master as the lion. And the lion accepted the dog, started staying with him, and served him for a longer duration. Both the lion and the dog lived together. That the dog was the servant for the lion, and the lion was the master of the dog for a long duration. Now the dog was felt so much happy that there was no one to upset him. Look at the ninth paragraph, children. But one day the two of them were walking side by side along a path that ran amid bare cliffs, when all of a sudden the lion stopped. He gave a great roar and struck the ground angrily with his paw with such force that a hole formed there. Then he began to back away very quietly. "What is it, master? Is anything wrong?" asked the dog, surprised. "I smell a man coming this way," the lion said. "We would better run for it, or we will be in trouble." "Oh, well, then I will say goodbye to you, lion. I want a master who is stronger than anyone on earth." But one day, the two of them, here the two of them means the lion and the dog, were walking side by side along a path that ran amid bare cliffs. Cliffs means a steep, or you can say as high rock. Steep means high rock, often at the edge of the sea. When all of a sudden the lion stopped. The lion stopped at a sudden. He gave a great roar and struck the ground angrily. The lion gave a great roar and struck angrily. So on seeing something else, what happened? The lion stopped, and it suddenly the lion stopped and gave a great roar, great noise, great sound, and struck the ground angrily with his paw. The lion struck the ground with his paw with force, with a lot of force, that a hole formed there. When the lion started to struck the ground with his paw, there formed a hole. Then the lion began to back away very quietly. First the lion started to roar, and after a sudden the lion began to back away very quietly. The dog and the lion walked together and the lion stopped instantly. The lion roared aloud and struck the ground with his paws so intensely that a hole was formed there. After that, he was on back foot, that the lion was on back foot. The dog asked his master, that is to his master means here the lion, if anything was wrong. The lion told the dog that there was a man coming their way and that they must run away to save themselves. Hearing this, the dog bit him because he wanted the strongest being on the earth as his master. Now look at the last paragraph, children. And of the dog went to join the man, and he stayed with him and served him faithfully. This happened long, long ago, but to this day, the dog is man's most loyal servant and knows no other master. Listen, children, after leaving the lion, the dog decided to be the servant of a man. And of the dog went to join the man. Here the dog went to join the man and he stayed with him and served him faithfully. So the dog served the man faithfully and it lived with the man for times. This happened long, long ago. This incident, that is the dog is the servant for the man, which was happened a long, long years ago. But to this day, the dog is man's most loyal. Loyal means faithful. The dog is the man's most loyal servant means faithful. Loyal. Loyal means faithful. Faithful servant and knows no other master. First, the dog found the wolf as a master, that the wolf will safeguard the dog. And when the wolf saw the bear and it was afraid, so the dog changed his master to the bear. And when the bear was afraid on seeing the lion, the dog changed the master as the lion. And what happened? Then the lion was afraid on seeing the human being. So the dog finally changed his master as a man, as a human being. The man was the master for the dog and the dog lived with the man happily. Now the dog went to be with the man. He stayed with him and became his true friend. This incident took place way back, but till date the dog is man's most faithful servant, or you can say as man's most loyal servant. Children, now look at the D words of the prose, how the dog found himself a new master. Ill-pleased means old-fashioned way of saying not happy, that is unhappy. Ill-pleased means unhappy. Next one, freedom. Freedom means liberty or without any constraints. Wandering. To move here and there aimlessly, without an aim, moving here and there. The next, frightened, afraid of. Kinsman. Kinsman is a old-fashioned word and the meaning for kinsman is a relative. The next one, fierce, violent. We can say as violent or frightening. Take up with, service with. That is become the servant of. Become the servant of. Children, now look at the summary of the prose. How the dog found himself a new master. In olden times, dogs, just like wolves, were forest dwellers. They were bold, free and were not afraid of anyone. They were their own masters. Then one day, a dog who was sick and was scared of other stronger animals decided to look for a master who was the strongest of this earth. Listen, children, in olden times, dogs and the wolves are just, you all know that both are just like same in appearance, were forest dwellers. They were bold, free, and were not afraid of anyone. That both the dogs and wolves were bold enough and were not afraid of any other creatures. They were their own masters. They were their own masters. No masters is there. They were their own masters. Then what happened one day? A dog who was sick. The dog was sick, and the dog which was sick was scared of other stronger animals. Was scared, was afraid of other stronger animals, and the dog decided to look for a master who was the strongest to this earth. The dog decided to found a master who was stronger than any other animals. So the dog decided to find a master for himself. To find his master, he began his search, and first of all, he met a big wolf. He asked him if he would like to be his master. The wolf accepted him as a servant. Both of them started walking, and on the way they met a bear. The wolf tried to hide himself as soon as he noticed the bear. First the wolf searched of his master, then he found a wolf. The dog asked the wolf to be his master, and the wolf accepted. The dog decided that the wolf was the strongest creature. When the dog found a bear, what happened? The wolf hid himself. On seeing this, the dog left the wolf. On inquiring the reason, the dog came to know that the wolf considered the bear to be stronger than him. On this, the dog left him and joined the bear. Very soon, the dog found that the bear was afraid of the lion. The dog immediately left him and went to the lion. The lion agreed to accept him as his servant. First, the dog found the wolf as a servant, that is, the wolf as a master, and the dog found out that the wolf was afraid on seeing the bear. So, the dog decided the bear as his master. Then, on seeing the lion, the bear started to afraid. So, the dog immediately left the bear and went back on the lion. The dog asked the lion to be his master. Then the lion also agreed to accept the dog as his servant. The dog lived with him happily for a long time, as he enjoyed a secure and happy life the way he wanted. The lion was the strongest animal in the forest. Once, both of them were strolling amongst the rocks on a narrow path. Suddenly, the lion saw a man, and he asked the dog to run away with him to avoid any trouble. So, after leaving the bear, the dog stayed with the lion as his master. One day, when the lion and the dog was strolling amongst on the rocks on a narrow path, suddenly the lion saw a man. The lion saw a man and asked the dog to be, that is, asked the dog to run away from that place to avoid any trouble by the man. As soon as the dog realized that man was the strongest creature on the earth, he bid adieu to the lion as well. Dog came to man as his servant and lived as a faithful servant to him then after. Finally, the dog found a man as his master. The dog found a man as his master. The dog chose a wolf, a bear, and a lion as his masters But finally, the dog decided to stay with man who he found stronger than anyone on earth. To this day, the dog is man's most loyal, or you can say as faithful servant, and knows no other master. So children, learn the lesson, that is how the dog found himself a new master thoroughly, and then take down the keywords and also the question answer in your classwork notebook. Mention the date, write the title, write it neatly, learn and write. After completing your classwork notebook, take a photocopy and send it to me. Thank you.